I'm doing someone else's makeup for a change. Hooray! You ask me all the time to do makeup on other people so you can see what makeup looks like on different skin tones and different eye colors. So today I'm joined by the beautiful Rachael, who is also a YouTuber. I will leave her details down below, and we are about to record a video for her channel as well. We're going to be talking about some of our favorite drugstore makeup products, so definitely go and check that out and go subscribe to Rachael. She's amazing. You'll love her stuff. But today we are doing this look and also another look. So I thought it would be really fun to do a Kendall Jenner inspired look, because I feel like they've got really similar coloring and similar features, and I just really wanted to do that kind of look. I just think it looks freaking awesome on her. So we're using all drugstore products today, and we're going to do 2 Kendall Jenner looks, because I was looking through on Google Images, like doing a bit of research, and she seems to do like one of 2 looks. Yeah. Either something like this with a really dramatic like signature red lip, or she does a smoky eye nude lip, like a classic kind of Kardashian look. So we're going to do both. So if you want to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is pop a little bit of the Garnier 5-second, what is it called? Perfect Blur 5-second primer. So this is a really great dupe for the Benefit Professional. It's one of those like thick kind of pore filling primers. Not that you need it, but it just gives a really nice smooth effect. And I'm just going to use this through the center. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the Australis Mineral Face Highlighter. This is in the color Pearl. This is a cream highlighter. And whoop, we're going to pop this just kind of on the hot spots, kind of like a pre-foundation highlighter to give a bit more of a dewiness just to those areas of the face. I'll probably go back over with a separate highlighter afterwards, but just so we get a little bit of creamy highlight happening before the foundation goes on. And then for foundation, we're going to use the L'Oreal True Matte. This is actually Rachel's own foundation. So this is N2. So hopefully this should be a good match.
Hopefully.
You like this foundation anyway?
I do. I think that it works really well.
I've heard really good things. I used to use it years ago. Oh, it's beautiful coverage.
Yeah.
Just turn towards me again.
Does it match? That is the question.
Does match.
Good.
Yes. And then for concealer, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me. This is in Fair. I'm just going to pop some on the back of my hand first. Pointy end of the Beauty Blender again. I'm just going to go in your nose first. Rachael has the beginning of a head cold. Mm-hmm. So it's a little bit red around her nose. I'm just going to take a brush, just look right up, just to place that right under Rachel's eyes. And then again, with the Beauty Blender, just to blend it in. And then to set, I'm going to use the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. This is in the color Peach Glow. This may be a teeny bit light for Rachael, but I'm going to use it under the eyes first and see how we go. So just look right up. Again, just using the Beauty Blender. And I'll just pop that with the sponge on Rachel's chin as well. And then take a brush to just dust it everywhere else. And another Rimmel product, I'm going to use the Natural Bronzer. This is in number 22 Sun Bronze. Definitely going to want to add some sun-kissed glow to the skin a la Kardashians. Kendall definitely, of all of them, seems to keep her base the most natural though. Like she never looks overly contoured or sculpted. It's a much lighter hand. So I'm just going to dust this into the hairline and where the sun would naturally hit your face. You have amazing cheekbones.
Really?
Yeah.
I always feel like I don't have any cheekbones.
What? Oh my god, you have massive cheekbones. And then I'm going to take this product by Maybelline. This is their contour palette in medium dark. And we'll take the contour shade. Again though, not going too crazy with the contour. Just right under the cheekbone. And kind of flicking the product up. And I'm just going to use the Beauty Blender just to blend in if it gets a little bit too strong or looks a bit stripy.
Maybe I need to apply it higher. It feels like you apply it higher than me.
Oh.
I have to have a crack at applying it a bit higher on top of my cheekbone.
This is the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be using in this look. So this is one of the Revlon Photo Ready palettes in the color Metropolitan. I've used this in a few tutorials. I love this.
I think I bought it because you...
Oh, really?
You used it, yeah.
This is one of my favorite. And I'm going to use this shade here, the very lightest, because this makes a gorgeous skin highlight. Just take off the excess and then get this right on the top of the cheekbones. And again, I'll just pop a little bit. Sorry, your nose is going to be like so shiny by the end of this, the amount of highlight I've put on it.
That's okay.
And we'll pop some on the Cupid's bow. And then finally for blush, I've got this Essence Silk Touch blush. This is number 40 Natural Beauty. It's just a nice kind of rose gold color, not too much. I wanted to stick to the kind of bronzy tones. Okay, I'm just going to pop a little bit of that concealer, the Fit Me concealer, just a really light wash of that across your eyelids, just to neutralize. And then I'm also going to take a little bit of this. This is one of the Rimmel Scandalized pencils. This is the nude one. So these set to a waterproof finish. So they're actually great bases for eyeshadows. I'm just going to scribble it on the back of my hand and then take that, take that 217, sorry about that. And just buff it over the eye. So this will kind of give a slightly tacky waterproof base. This is like an alternative to using something like a paint pot from MAC. And before we start the eyeshadow, I'm just going to run a little bit of color through Rachel's eyebrows. She has amazing eyebrows. I'm going to use this L'Oreal Brow Master kit. This is the medium dark. So it's a wax and a powder. And I'm just going to mix them.
I haven't tried this one yet.
You know, it's actually pretty good.
Give it a go.
It's very natural, like it's very soft, and because it's a wax, it doesn't like set, so it's you know, it's not as long wearing as like a brow pomade or anything like that, but it's just a nice soft. I think for somebody like you, it would be great actually, because you already have great color in your brows. Okay, so what color am I going to use? I think I'm going to go into the same color that I just used as the highlight, and I'm just going to pop that right on the center of the lid. This is a very, very simple, clean eye look. So any kind of flesh toned shimmery color will work for this. And I'm actually going to go into the product we used to contour with. I'm going to that brown shade and just really, really lightly shade into the socket. This just kind of adds a bit more dimension, a bit more shape, frames the eye a little bit more too, without adding smokiness. And going back to the eyeshadow palette, I'm going to go into the dark matte brown and an angle brush and just push this into the roots of the lashes just to kind of act as eyeliner and give a bit more depth at the roots of the lashes. And then just take a clean pencil brush just to soften it ever so slightly. Beautiful. And look right up. I'm just going to take a little bit of that around the roots of the lashes on the lower lash line. I'm going to extend this line ever so slightly past Rachel's natural lash line, just as a kind of a mini flick, just so that when her eyes are open and the mascara is on, her eyes just look a little bit more almond shape and a little bit longer. Back into that eyeshadow palette, I'm just going to take this color again. So really we've just used those two colors. And look right up. I'm going to bring this right around the inside corner. It's a nice highlight. I'm going to bring it right under the central portion of the eyelid as well. And right in, just turn this way, right in here too. So it really catches the light. All right, onto the mascara. I'm going to put piles of mascara on for this. We're using the Max Factor Masterpiece Transform. I love this stuff. Again, this is Rachel's own. So I can use the brush. Let's not go freaking out over the fact that I'm using the wand. I'll get you to close your eyes. So, the lips. This is one of the Maybelline, what are these? The Color Drama lipsticks. Apparently these are really great dupes for the NARS crayon thingies. Yeah. This is in the color Fab Orange. I am in love with this color. It matches my nails. Oh, man. That is a really, really beautiful texture. Okay, and I'm just going to take a lip brush just so that I can get right at the edges. Okay, lips are on. I think they look amazing. And that's a really, I think that's a really good dupe for that Kendall lip color. But I just want to add a little bit more highlight to the skin. I feel like it could be a little bit more sheeny. So I'm going to take this Physicians Formula Nude Wear, I think these are called shimmer strips. Yeah. And mix these two lightest colors right here. Just look right up.
I think we're at like 4 highlighters now. It's like
I think so.
I like it.
Moving on to the smoky eye. So I'm going to take, first of all, another one of the Rimmel Scandalized pencils. This is just the black one. And again, I'm just going to scribble that on my hand and just take a brush and kind of brush that along the roots of the lashes. And just switching to a fluffier, just got some eyeliner on your scalp there, a fluffier brush, just so I can buff this up a little bit more. This is just going to act as the base kind of layer of smoky smudginess. Just dragging that pencil in at the roots of the lashes on the lower lash line. I'm not going to bring it onto the waterline just yet, but I might later on. I haven't decided yet. And again, I'm just going to smudge that in. I am going to do a little bit in the waterline, but I'm only going to do it on this outside half, just to kind of make this outside corner lift a little bit more and make it look a bit more almond. Okay, going back into the trusty Metropolitan palette, I'm going to take this color here, which is kind of like a bit of a dupe for MAC Club eyeshadow, but it's more on the gray-green side and less of the maroon color. And I'm going to start by buffing that into the socket and the outside corner. I'm just gonna, with your eyes open, I'm gonna pull the color up a little bit just to make it a little bit more of a winged. Just with a smaller brush, I'm gonna bring that on the lower lash line on that outside corner as well. So kind of connecting the top here right to the bottom. I'm gonna take a little bit of this really dark color on that tapered eyeshadow brush again, and just close your eyes. I'm just gonna take that right on this outside corner. This is a matte shade, so it's gonna add depth with the color and also by the fact that it's matte. And right up again. I want to add a little bit of shimmer and sparkle to the eye, so I'm going to take this excess shimmer. These are kind of like cream eyeshadows by Max Factor. This is in the color Crystal, and I'm just going to buff that. And this color especially, it reacts really well over the top of darker shades. It really pops. And I'm also going to take a little bit of this peachy gold color, just a tiny bit, take off the excess, and just really lightly, just close your eyes, run that on the edge of where that dark color kind of ends, just to add a bit of a warm gold highlight there. It'll just catch the light on the brow bone. So we're going to do some liner now, a nice kind of, a bit of a feline flick, I think. And I'm going to use the Maybelline Hyper Sharp Wing. This is liquid liner. This is Rachel's own again, but I'm a big fan of this. I have this myself. And open. Beautiful. I'm going to finish the eyes now with just a little bit more mascara on the bottom lashes, and I'm going to pop some false lashes on as well. So just look right up. I'm still using the same mascara we used earlier. This is the Max Factor Masterpiece Transform, I think. Mm-hmm. And for lashes today, I'm going to use these. These are some of my favorite lashes from the drugstore. They're by Manicare. These are the Alessandra lashes. These are the closest dupe I've ever used to velour lashes or any of those mink eyelashes, but these are artificial hair. Just lift up your chin a tiny bit. Easy. So I'll just get you to keep your eyes closed for a sec, just until they kind of set and grip. So while the lashes are drying, I'm going to pop on some lipstick. I'm going to use this one by Rimmel. This is Notting Hill Nude. And that is the finished look. So I really hope you enjoyed both of those different Kendall Jenner looks. I think you make a very convincing Kendall.
Thank you. I think you make a very convincing makeup artist.
Well, I try. Definitely don't forget to check out the video that we are about to record for Rachel's channel, where we go through some of our favorite drugstore makeup bits and pieces. There's some pretty good recommendations in there. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you very soon. Bye.
Bye.